Hi guys, Steve here. In this video I want to show you how to get started in Atlas. Go to join new Atlas. You'll see 4 servers at the moment, 2 EU and 2 North America. One of them's PvP, one of them's PvE, and same with North American ones. I'm going to go with PvP. Select world. Right, these are the starting areas. Each one of these cubes are different servers linked together. So say you started in D4, you then could spawn in it, build a boat, and then sail over to E4, then F4 or go up, and you can sail along the map. Now if you go to the other side, you come out here. And same if you go to the top, you come out the other side at the bottom. Now if you mouse over it and click on it, it will tell you how many players are per server, and you only can have 150 per server. I'll mouse over a few to show you their ping and how many players are on them. Right, I've looked over them all and I'm going to go for G6. It's got 65 players out of 150. The ping's fairly low at 77. The other goes up. That's 100. Let's select that. Join. This takes you to the character creations page. Here you can select the look of your character. Change his skin. Let's have a bit pasty. Don't get out much. If you mouse over the picture, you can scroll out, hold left mouse button, turn around. Let's do muscle tone, body fat, age. I'll leave the rest as is. Let's change colour of the hair though. Let's go white. Right, you can change the rest of his appearance. You can also save his appearance or load it back later if you want to change the same character. Next, name him. You can draw tattoos on him if you want. I'm going to skip that for now. You can look at that later. Create Pathfinder. And we're spawned in. Press M to open your map. Plus and minus to zoom in and out. There we are up there. Right, let's make our way to land. I've not been here before. Press C, grab some stones. Oh, there's another fellow explorer. I've got a few stones. Let's go and find some wood. Right, that's where I came from. Got some bushes. Punch some trees like arc. To get wood. Now if you've played Ark before, you'll know the basics, but this game's more complicated. I've pressed I to open up the inventory. That's everything I'm holding at the moment. Over to the right side, instead of just having 1 food meter, you now have 4 food meters with different vitamins. And you've got to eat a balanced, stable diet. Next is your XP bar, your weight if you're overcumbered, your water meter, your stomach, your stamina, and your health at the bottom. I'm a bit hot at the moment. I've got extra bonus XP, and that's how wet I am, but I'm drying out. You've got the things you can craft. I can't craft anything at the moment. Your stats, weight, intelligence, stamina. Your slots where you put your clothes, your XP meter. Now what's different about this game and Ark is that you've got skills now. Now if you go to survivalism, you'll be able to go into different trees as you level up. And you can unlock ones and unlock the top bar. I've got no points at the moment, so I'm just going to carry on. Right, I've now levelled up. It tells you at the top. Let's go for weight first because I want to carry lots of stuff. I've got 2 points. If you mouse over it, it tells you what you can unlock. Basics. I can unlock those tools and basic clothes. Let's go for that. I could go for spear if I want to go hunting. Swimming. Waterkeeper. Because I've only got 1 point, it only shows you the trees I can unlock with 1 point. These rest need more points. And the further you go down the trees, the more points it needs. Now these are the items I now can craft. I've got the ingredients for that. Let's make a pick. Go to I. Click on it. Need more stone now. Get a pick, put it in your hotbar. When you equip something, there's a small timer before you can actually use it. Got copper. It's easier to gather stone now. Let's make an axe. Make a campfire as well. The more stuff you make, the more XP you get. Right, if you use a pick on stone, you get mainly flint. Like so. If you use an axe, you get mainly stone. Right, let's collect some more fibre. Now in Ark, when you collected fibre, it would just come up as fibre, and wood would be wood, stone, stone, etc. Same with food, meat and vegetables. However, in this game you can get multiple objects named the same thing. You'll get its real name, then its resource at the side of it called flint, the name of a stone, then a resource stone. Now you'll get different multiple stones, but all of them will count as the same resource. Roots you can use as thatch, and jute as fibres. If you can't make a fire, you can also use somebody else's. Go to inventory, put wood on it. Press E to turn it on. You can press F if you want to access it, or turn it on and off by here. Take my wood. If you hit a tree with a pick, you'll get more thatch. I'm all out of wood. Roots have gone up. And if you hit it with an axe, you'll get more wood. Alright, let's go back to skills. I want to unlock spears so I can kill stuff. There we go. That just gives you one item. Press I again. 4 spears. You can right mouse button, select 4 like I did. You can build a torch. Hope you see at night. Equip spears to 3. More fibres, as it shows you red there. There's some. You'll get a lot of XP by killing things. I'm just going to build some more spears, and I'm not going to kill the elephants. They'll whoop me. Giant ant. I think I'll be able to take ants on. It's an armadillo rhino. Where's that ant? Right, if you hold the right mouse button, you hold the spear up in the air, left mouse button, swipes it. Let's harvest this. Organic paste, meat. If it doesn't give you something, just move around until it does. See what I get from these flowers. You can actually eat those. Now that's got a yellow arrow, and that'll boost my yellow vitamins. I need water. So to get water, move over here. Lay down on the floor. In fact, I'll show you. If you go to the sea, you can't actually drink it because it's salt water. What you want to do is lay down on the ground, press left mouse button. Can't dig here. Need a greener ground. So I'm going to go further over here. Right, it took me a while to swim across. My health's been going down. Almost made it to the other side. There's a wolf over there. I want to stay away from. Crocodile over there. Right, there's a greener grass. Right, lay down. Press left mouse button and you'll get a bar come up. And you want to press your left mouse button. And I got ate by a giant snake. Started off on the other island and it spawned me here. Now I could kill myself and keep killing myself and try and spawn back where I was to pick my stuff back. Right, I'm going to change home server. And if I remember correctly, G7, set home server. There we go. It took a while for the graphics to render correctly. Now this is a free port, a pre-built NPC camp. There's many of these scattered around the map, and it's like an easier place to start off. There's a lot of rafts. Take a quick look around the port. I'm expecting it to lag with all those rafts there. Alright, let's gather some stuff. There we go, leveled up again. For a pick. I'm going to put my points into weight again. Got 2 points and that lets me unlock more stuff. Now if you want to go to unlock construction, that'll unlock the next tab then you can build like settlements, or you can go hand-to-hand fighting. And if you go down that tree, you can gather more resources, which I'll do in a bit. You don't need to spawn on an island with a port. You can get resources to build a raft virtually from any island. Some berries. That ups my orange, that ups my yellow. If you eat too much, you can get like poisoning. It's horsey. Let's get some more stone. You walk slowly when you're crafting stuff. Now I'm making a cold chilling sound. In the bottom right hand side, that means you're getting cold. The icon. Let's take the torch off. See if we can get the freezing icon up. Now if it changes to a guy holding a blue snowflake, that means you're so cold that you'll start to take damage. Right. Need fibre and hide. To get hide you kill stuff. The horse will run away if you attack it. What level? And they're very fast. Now, if you just press the left mouse button, you swing your spear. If you push your mouse wheel forward, you do a stabbing motion. That's a kangaroo horse. And if you pull your mouse wheel back, there's another stabbing motion. Killed a 5 horse. Now if you select the pick, you'll get more meat. But if you select your axe, you'll get more hide. Keep hitting it. Right, I'm exhausted. That's why you've got the purple around the screen. The lightning bar fills up when you stop. Now I'm hungry. Now I've got 2 lots of hide. I've got hair, resource hide, and I've got fur, resource hide, and those can be used both as hide. Let's get a bit closer. Get some more wood. Right, I'm hungry. Let's put the fire down we've made. Could use one of the others if you wanted to. Press C to access it. Put a bit of wood in, light fire. Got some meat from a horse, let's cook that. Now again, you've got to keep a balanced diet, and the meat gives you the pink bar. But you also need some of the orange. Some of the yellow. Meat will give you pink. And milk and fish will raise your blue bar. As you do any physical activity, like chopping down trees or running, your stamina bar goes down, one with a lightning bolt on. Just wait, and it'll go back up again. Let's look at the skills. I want to go for construction. And now, instead of a lock, like all these others, I've got construction unlocked. And if I've got any points, I could show you what I get from those. I'll do it on my next level. Press F to access the fire. If you press E, it sends a fire on and off. I'll leave that going. Let's have a look around the port. Right. It's a shop. You can buy different things for gold. Different dyes. Different skins. You can find gold around the map. You can dig it up or find it in chests. Crew recruiter. You can recruit NPCs, but you've got to feed them and pay them gold. If you don't, they abandon ship. I think this ferryman takes you around to different free ports. This one shows north. When you talk to him, he lets you travel to east, south and west. So if you're trying to meet up with your friend on the same map, make sure you're at the same location. I think these are just different instances of the same starting area, just so these free ports don't get overcrowded. There's a shipwright. And this guy will make a raft for you without having to learn the blueprints. Let's get some more fibre and come back to him. This is what the fibre looks like over here. Now I'll strongly suggest that I'd make a macro on your keyboard, but when you press it, it starts pressing E and repeatedly presses E. Then when you press the macro key again, it stops pressing E, like so. Otherwise you're going to get repetitive strain injury by pressing the E key all the time. Like at the moment, I just clicked a button. I'm not pressing it at the moment, but it's going around gathering it. I'm getting enough fibre for the clothes as well. If there's other bushes around it, it'll gather that as well. Right, it's daytime. I've collected a lot of resources. I've got 420 fibre. Now, when I unlocked the basics, at the bottom you got a simple bed. No, you don't need it in construction, so I'm going to make that at the moment. Just double click on it. So wants to fight. Alright, I've made a bed, and you'll need a bed for your raft, so you can spawn on it when you die, and you will die. Don't need more thatch. Let's make 2 beds. Make as many stuff as you can so you can level up. Alright, we've now got 2 beds. I'm going to make some clothes as well. Need more hide. Double click on the clove item to equip it. Same again to unequip it. Or you could just drag it on. Right, I need to kill another animal. An ostrich. Level 2. Right, if you hold right mouse button and let go, it throws it. Oh, look at that. I'm a natural hunter. Right, I'm going to go for the axe to get more hide from it, leather. You also get a good deal of meat as well. Right, my axe is now broken, but I've got enough ingredients to make another one. So I'm just going to click 2 on my hotbar, and that shall make. If you wanted to repair an item of equipment, just right click it, repair. Or you could drag it onto your hotbar, onto the inventory. Put it back if you wanted. Right, I believe I've got enough resources. Attempt to go kill more stuff. Right, I need water again. Go to a green area. I'll show you properly now. Right, lay down. Press left mouse button. And you see a bar come across. Somebody's already drank water from that area, so I've got to move a bit far away. There's a bar. Now, if you do it correctly, you get 3 chances, and the more times you do it correctly, the more water you get. There's one. Stop it on the white bar. There's 3 out of 3. Water will come up and you get 60. If you do it once you get 20. If you do it twice you get 40. 3 times 60 and that gives you plenty of water. Oh. Tortoise. Should be able to take this on. Because you're killing stuff, you get more points and have leveled up again. More hide. Got animal meat. It's a horse. Let's make another campfire. Now I'm going to get everything together. Let's put some trousers on. For my journey. Got some legs. Hands are done. There we go. That's my starting guy. Right, let's level up. You need to put your points into an attribute before you can select the skills you want. I'm gonna go for... let's go for weight again. Carry more stuff. I've got 2 points. I'm at level 4. And I can build more stuff. I'm in the construction tab at the moment. If you mouse over it, it tells you what you can build. Storage box. Let's go for handyman. You've got your repair skills. Scroll all the way down to bottom. Now I might go into the water keeper. If I can find any barrels, but I can't build a water skin and fill it up from the water coming up from the ground. Right, I'm just going to go back to the port, see if I've got any water barrels there. That's a lot of rafts. A lot of unclaimed rafts. Right. Access the shop. I've got enough ingredients to buy a raft. Snooblets. That's my raft over there. Right. I need more thatch to build a box. Hammer to repair. Paintbrush. Let's get some more thatch. Going back to the harbour. Right. Put the storage boxes down. In fact, I'm going to do one there. Oh, I'm thirsty. Put one there. Put a large storage box there when I can make it. bed. There. Right, let's put everything in the raft. In fact, before we start, let's pin code your boxes, otherwise people can come up to them and just take stuff out of them. Hold down E, set pin. Doesn't matter what you do it for. You can give a code to other people if you want them to look into it. Move them over separately by pressing T. You can drop them by pressing 0. Or you can click the arrow to transfer all. Like so. Right, I need water. I'm going to go on the grass. I think we're almost ready. Oh, some turtles left. And there's some fish. Let's see what level you are. Level 9. Oh! No! No, 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 no. You're a bit too big. Ah! Ah! It's Jaws! Level 15. Yeah, let's not attack that. Right. What's my raft doing over there? I'll get eaten by sharks. Right, I think I've got everything I need. Now, as you've seen on this port area, you can go to the NPC, shipyardsman, and buy a raft. Well, basically it gives you a blueprint and it helps you create it yourself. But if you didn't spawn on an island with a port, what you can go is skills, crafting, and then go down to seamanship. That'd unlock, which one is it? I think it's that one. And then you'll be able to build a small harbour, a bit like this, and a raft upon it. I think we are all ready. Set sail. Where's that nasty shark? There he is. Right. Let's put the fires. Yes, the shark can attack you. I put fires down next to the sail, so keep me warm. Guess it gets cold. Right. I can't put another bed down at the moment. As you move around, you actually level up your raft, and you can select more durability or more beds or more crew on it. But I think for now I'm just going to put a box there. I'll sort it all out later. Got some fish. Let's cook that. Because my blue will be going down. Right, let's set sail. It's getting dark and it's going to get cold at night, but hopefully we'll be okay. Right, in the top right you'll see HMS Nublets and an icon of a boat. It's actually a sloop icon, but we're on a raft. Now the white arrow is a wind blowing in that direction, and the sails are currently pointing in that direction, the red cup. Now if the sails are red, that means you're not getting any wind to them. So what you need to do is go to sails, press E, and you can open it 10%, 20%, does it in increments of 10, or you can lower it like like so. If you want to rotate sails, go to rotate sails. You can select the direction. I missed that. Good. You want the sails to turn out. Now the wind's blowing about that direction. The sails are going there. We're setting sail. Now press M. Press plus to zoom in. That's where we spawned before. Now using a compass takes a bit of practice. Up on the map is north, but when you're holding a compass, it points in the direction you're facing. So when you're starting off, you find it a bit hard to read. So press the right mouse button and rotate your view. Then it tells you which way is north, west, east and south. So we're headed northwest-ish at the moment. The raft's pointing that way. That's the direction we're going. You can watch the little raft icon on the map with X on the map. We're going northwest. Now let's clear the harbour. Turn that off. If you want to, oh, there's a shark. If you want to kill yourself, you can jump up on the fire. It'll kill yourself and you spawn on the bed. Let's name the bed. Okay. Now the sails are fairly green, so it's going okay. But if you want to go faster, you can turn the sails into the wind, like so, and that will make us head northish. Went to where the sails are going, just north. Now sails are not completely down at the moment, so open fully. And we'll start flying super speed. Now the raft's okay, but its main problem is it's only got one sail and no rudder, so you are literally at the mercy of where the wind's blowing. Now 0 is where the raft's going at the moment, but the wind's slightly off to the side, so I'm going to go 225. That turns the boat. We are heading north. Now, if I wanted to head south, it'd be a nightmare because I'd have to... In fact, I'll show you. Let's say if I wanted to head south, move the sails in the opposite direction. So the wind is now blowing in the opposite. And then switch, rotate the sails again. And it'll pull us down this way. It's got a little bit of green, but it's going to go red again. And you've got to flip back and forth. But luckily we're just going to head north. Let's not mess around with that. Now, what we're looking for is an island with an empty space so we can build on it. If you look at your hotbar, you'll get normal 1 to 0 keys. Plus, if you press F1, you'll be able to place a territory flag. Now, when you get to an island, you can place that down, claim it for yourself, and then you can build. And then you can put a bed down and spawn in that area. Just leveled up again. Oh, sorry, the raft's just leveled up. So let's go for a bed. It's 0.2 of a bed. Now in the top right you have the raft's weight. As you saw when we were moving forward, the raft slowly gets XP. Now if a raft gets overburdened, it'll go yellow and sink, so you don't want it to go red. You don't want to put like an elephant on it, or you just get it to sink. Right, let's sort the boxes out while we're waiting. Now I'm going to zoom out on the map. The grey is like the fog of a map, and when you've been to a place it reveals what's there. So there are the two islands I started off originally. Heading north to that one. Right, let's sort everything out. I'll cook the fish. Some wood in there. Don't need to. Yeah, I've got more fish. Let's start cooking that so it doesn't go rotten. Now, on some islands you only can get a certain amount of different resources, like there might be metal on one island and not another. So if you haven't got metal, that forces you to move to different islands. And there's only certain creatures on one island and not others. Like ones you can get bears, wolves and lions, and the others you can get giraffes, elephants, tigers, etc. So that's kind of good, and it forces you to move around constantly, trying to get the resources you want and take it back to your own island. As you can see, it's a big area, and it takes a long time to sail between one island and another. Now that white border there is the end of a server, and each of these maps are stitched together with different servers. So when I go through this white area, I'm moving out of this server and going into another server. I'll show you that. You'll get a bit of lag as it transfers you over to the other server. Let's move a sail into the wind. There we go, there's a bit of a lag. Now we've moved into a different server and we can go to a different island. And that happens whichever direction you go to. Get some glue back. It is a pain to keep your diet balanced. Usually I just jump off a cliff and kill myself, or jump on a fire and kill yourself. It's quicker, you get everything back. Throw it in there. Raft's leveled up again. If we were like 2 people or more, you can add that. Sturdiness, additional weight so you can carry more stuff. Going to go for a raft again. Still can't put it down. It needs to go to 1.0 so you can put a raft. So you can put a bed on a raft. Oh, there's a chest. I missed that. Oh, it's somebody else's raft. If I see a chest, I'll show you what's in it. Right, how many skill points? I got 3. Now, if you mouse over that, you can get a loom, chemistry and tanning, and then you can build a mortar and pestle out of that. Make gunpowder. Basically just mouse over what each thing gives you, otherwise it just gives you a description of what each skill tree does. Go archery, plus guns, or cooking. Now what I'm tempted to do is go hand to hand, and then basic higher hand harvesting 20%, so you get 20% more resources, and then you get improved hand harvesting 40%, then down again, which is 8 points, so it's quite expensive, 60% extra yield. I'd recommend speccing into that straight away. but if we do find an island where I can build on, I'm going to want to craft it. In fact, let me open it up for you and show you. Construction. Basic building. And I can build all thatch stuff. Then if I want to build wood stuff, I need 2 points for that. Go down that tree, and another 2 points to unlock the wood stuff. Then if I wanted stone stuff, I have to go all the way down here. So that's a hell of a lot of stone, and stone's a final strongest building structure. Some more root boxes. Right, that's a starting area, and I can't build on that without it being destroyed. So I'm going to set sail and try and find an island. Let's turn the sails. Let's cover the top quickly. You've got your inventory, which you know about. You can click the tabs. If you can't find where you can build stuff, click that. Turns it on, etc. You've got more tabs down the side. Toggle tooltips. That shows you what you need to build it. If you click that off, that won't come up. Sometimes it switches off automatically. You've got your skills, which you already know. That's everything you can build up to now. Company. Company Nooblets. Hell yeah, owner. Tame groups, that's the same as Ark. Discoveries. There's like buildings on islands, and if you go to a different island and set foot on it, you get discoveries. And then you've got the atlas map, put waypoints down, etc. These stones here are like monster islands with big cyclopses on, so I wouldn't go there just yet. Right, I've been sailing a while. I've gone past first island, but as you can hear, I need water. I didn't bring any with me, so what I'm going to do is, vital tip, put your sails up. If you're with someone else, have a raft stops, like so. We have a bed to spawn at, and jump on the fire. I was low health, so it killed me straight away. Right, it automatically gives you the closest bed to spawn at, but if you click it again, it takes you to the home region, which will spawn you at one of these islands. Like so, and we're back where we started. Now just get yourself killed. Okay, and that's where I died. Zoom out, hold right mouse button, drag the map over, select a raft. HMS Nooblets, click, and we've spawned on a raft. Now if you didn't put the sails up, let me get my body, transfer everything over, click I, just double click it to equip. You'll get a blue light when you die to show you on the map where you are. Now you can drag your body, throw it over the side, or just dispose of body if you hold down E. Brings up this menu, click dispose body. Don't demolish raft, by the way. Right, got all my stuff back. Now if you don't put up your sails just before you die and you spawn on the bed, you'll be moving so fast you'll spawn in the water and the raft will take off without you. So once you've spawned, lower the sails again. That's if you're with somebody else on the raft. If you're by yourself, I think the sails go up automatically and stops. Right, we've got a chest over there. Let's put the sails up. If you ram into it, you destroy it. So try and stop. Go up to it. Press E. Chest gets destroyed. Ooh, some gold coins. Some onions and like a blueprint. And a song that you can learn on the harpsichord. That's where we've been. And if you zoom out, that's the whole map. So it's going to take a long time to travel it all, and that's with the wind going in the right direction. I'm going to go north for a bit, see if I can find an island, but if not, then I'm going to head east. Now if you saw that ghost ship in the background, if you get too... oh, there it is. If you get too close to it, it aggroes you and shoots cannons and it will sink you. And if you're on a bigger ship, you get bigger aggro range. There's a hammered shark. So let's stay away from those. Well, if you open your map, in the bottom centre, you see the coordinates of where you are, and the current region, G6. Heading north. Just passing through. Now we're in G5. Oh, there's an island. I bet it's inhabited. Yep. Now those red markers, just stop with sails. If you press F1, you get a flag and you can place it down, and after a certain amount of time it turns to your area, and what they've done is put some flags down in the sea. That's how far I've travelled. The island's mostly claimed, and they're building bigger ships. Now, it'd be a nightmare to go in that direction if I wanted to land over there, because the wind's in completely opposite direction. So let's head over here. If you go to the island and try and put your flag down, you'll be stealing their land, and they probably won't be too happy about that. You'd have to defend the area for their flag to go down, then your flag to go up until it's claimed. Navigating's going to be a bit hard. Let's slow down a bit. Hopefully no one will shoot me. This is what another tribe's built. Like the tower defences. Let's get the hell out of here before we get shot. Take it that's our main harbour. So they're stealing that boat. You can put a flag on a boat, steal it, but it takes a long time. Let's go around this side. Be a bit sneaky. Try and get close to shore as I can. Don't really want to swim too far. Just close sails, that'll do. These bottles here are treasure maps. And it'll take you to like X marks a spot on different islands. Like so. And you can go up and dig treasure. Now as soon as I set foot on the island, I made a discovery. Cactus seeds. Whoa! Crocodile. Big nasty one. Let's not stick around here. If this land was unclaimed and you didn't want to fight, you could just put a flag down then build your own base. Well, as I say, you get different resources. Oh, snake! Snake! Swim! Swim! Oh, I think that can swim as well. Oh, it's right behind me. Oh, there's a crocodile as well. That's not good. Oh, crap. Swim? I'm not sure if I should die here. Because if that goes to my boat, it could destroy my bed. It's circling me. It's attacking me. It's circling me. It's all going to go wrong. Let's get the hell out of it. Oh crap. Go. Go. Don't destroy my bed. Abort. Abort. It's after me. It's it's hungry. Get off me. I'll duff you up. Hopefully the wind's just fast enough to keep me out of its range. How many spears have I got? I'm dying. I think that thing's not going to give up. Oh, only got one spear left. Get some wood. Another one. I think I've lost it. Let's give up. Stick that in the box. Health's okay. I've leveled up. Let's go health this time. Got 4 points. If you start in Atlas late on, you're going to find it really hard to find a patch of free land. I'm going to try and find an island where I can put a flag down, but if not I might have to contest an area or fight somebody to try and get some. Well, I think that's all the basics you need to get you started in Atlas. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe if you've not already, and click the bell icon to get notified of when I upload next. There's links to other videos at the end. Comment on what you would like to see. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again. Goodbye.